Today's brand workshop was really quite helpful and quite exciting as well. We learned that people actually respond to the values that you have as a business as opposed to things that can change and fluctuate.
Branding, I think, is something that can get us to our target faster if we do it properly and if we know what we're doing, what we're passionate about.
It's all about like what makes your heart tick and how you're going to convey that into something in your innovation that's going to make other people's heart tick as well. And we have a very simple methodology for that, which is around the 24 human intrinsic motivators, basically the things that trigger positive emotions. And we have a framework for how you can use that tool to look at your innovation or your brand, as we call it, and see, okay, how can we clarify like what we are about, what is the purpose of what we are actually doing, what sets us apart from the rest, and how can we make our innovation as appealing as possible.
We believe that brands need to own their brands. Whatever you do on the outside is the same thing that you do on the inside. When a brand is able to live up to who they say they are, people who value the same things will be able to identify that in a brand, and then they're automatically attracted to the brand. So the brand doesn't have to sell, they just need to live up to who they say they are.
Once you know, like, this is what we stand for and this is who we are, anything that you have to decide in future, wherever you come at that junction, like are we going left or right, are we going to do this product or that product, you look at your framework, does it fit? If it fits, take it. If it doesn't, leave it, because stick to who you are.
The brand is the personality and all the bits that connect, whereas the logo is the one visual element that gets seen immediately. That's why it's so important, because it has to convey the brand. It's finding the pure essence and finding the best way to communicate it.
So when you're creating a logo, you need to consider the passion, the critical thinking. You need to consider what it means for you. It needs to represent who you are. After creating the logo, you need to also rethink it. Does it actually meet and represent who you are? Does it meet what you stand for? And also simplicity counts in terms of the logo. It needs to be simple so that it resonates with the people and connects with the people. Okay, the experience has been, it's crazy, it's amazing, because it's just creative juices flowing. Everyone's just thinking out of the box.
Growing up, I've always wanted to start a business, but I didn't know that social entrepreneurship was a thing. One of the things that's amazing about Upstarts that we get this platform to actually experiment and fail and be okay with it, whereas the education system's like, no, you can't fail, if you fail you're held back. And
Upstarts is fantastic. I like the energy that comes with the people. I also like the network, how you're just exposed to these great coaches, and I think there needs to be more opportunities as Upstarts for a wider audience around the continent. Because I think there is entrepreneurial energy, there is entrepreneurial minds in Africa, but it's just the opportunities and the network. But I feel like programs like Upstarts exposes you to those people who can actually connect the dots for you.
So the future of branding is about like being that authentic self, like how do you just simply be who you are, and just get people to join you in whatever mission you set out for yourself.